The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines police force has shed at least 32 officers as a result of the country's vaccination requirement for public sector workers. The officers, including the head of the Police Welfare Association, have all either resigned or retired following the mandates that took effect last Wednesday, while an additional 13 were deemed to have abandoned their posts by failing to adhere to the requirements. At least 2 of the new retirees had reportedly not served enough time on the force to become eligible for pension benefits and thus will not be receiving any such emoluments for their service. Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves recently spoke to this issue, expressing doubts that all of the departures during the last 2 weeks were as a result of the mandate. However, he says he is convinced that at least some did choose to leave the force to escape the vaccination requirement. Sergeant Brenton Smith, head of the Police Welfare Association and a 27-year veteran of the force, announced earlier this week that he had received a letter from the Public Service Commission informing him that because of his failure to adhere to the mandate, he was deemed to have resigned his commission. Smith told reporters that that wasn't how he saw things, but rather he feels that he and other affected officers had been effectively fired. Each separated officer has 7 days within which to appeal the decision, an opportunity which Smith intends to make use of and which he advises his departing colleagues to utilize as well. Regarding the benefits he may have lost as a result of the reported abandonment of his post, Smith said, quote, "If the government thinks they want their benefits more than I do, let them have it." Smith told the Caribbean Media Corporation that he has no plans to receive a COVID-19 vaccine for the foreseeable future. Meanwhile, teachers whose vaccination deadline was last Friday have been picketing against the legislation outside government offices led by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Teachers Union. Demonstrations in Kingstown, Beckway, and Union Island reportedly took place as recently as this afternoon after similar action on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. The Ministry of Education has not yet indicated how many teachers have resigned or were deemed to have abandoned their posts since the mandate took effect.